risky lending led to our nation's housing crisis, but the Obama administration is pushing banks to do it all over again, believe it or not. The administration is pushing banks to loan money to people who have weak credit because they say the housing rebound is leaving young buyers and those who don't pay their bills behind. So what does it mean for you, the taxpayer, and is this a good idea? That's a rhetorical question. Joining us now is real estate expert Kendra Todd Group. Kendra, am I missing something? I mean, this actually seems like, A, it should be front page news in every paper in the country every day, and 2, it's insane. Didn't we have a recession because of this, like, recently?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame we don't know how something like this would play out. Oh, wait! Does anybody remember 1999 when the Clinton administration decided to loosen credit requirements with Fannie Mae and open the floodgates for low-income borrowers into the market, which, by the way, was one of the key contributing factors to the housing crisis in the first place? You know, Albert Einstein defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I mean, this is just madness, this rhetoric. I mean, the timing is just crazy. I mean, think about the fact that the labor force is at a 30-year low, the economy is anemic, and now is a good idea to allow people with weak credit back into the housing market?
Well, it does raise a series of interesting questions, though, beginning with, since we have some sense of why the recession of 2008 began in the first place, the collapse of the subprime credit markets, what has this administration done to make that sector safer for the rest of us? Anything?
You know, that's a really good question, and I don't really have anything that I can think of that they've actually done. Now, I will say that they have brilliantly wrapped this around the concept that they really want lenders to start allowing people with credit scores in the 620 to 680 range back into the market. Right now, an FHA loan, the credit score is averaging around 700, which is typically much higher than what an FHA loan targets as far as borrowers.
Right.
But I think that lenders should be conservative. I mean, look what they just went through. And just the fact that the Obama administration would put up taxpayer dollars and say, listen, lenders, it's okay for you to do these risky loans because the taxpayers will back you up. I mean, it'll just send us right back into a tailspin, and we'll lose any ground that we've got with housing.
There you go. And your last point, I think, is the one that we need to reemphasize again and again and again, which is taxpayers are on the hook for this. Taxpayers back Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These are not private transactions. They're transactions for which the rest of us are liable, and therefore we have an interest in making sure they're not crazy like this one. Kendra, thanks a lot.
That's right. Thanks
For joining us.